Hi, so this is the video teaching for the custom potion we are calling Ready. Ready oil, y'all. I'm not ready for ready oil. I will say that. We've got a lot to cover in this potion. This is Ready Potion. This is actually, the second pour of this potion. I had to make a new one because I cannot find the original Ready oil. it keeps disappearing. So if you get a oil with a little bit of a cinnamon smell in your package, or I don't know where it is. This is the fourth time I've had to look for this oil, and finally it's like crystals, how they are sentient and they'll disappear and they'll come back. That is how Ready Potion is. It is really a gorgeous potion though. Rose quartz, clear quartz, garnet, and eucalyptus being the curio elements of this potion. And then because it kept evading me, it kept like disappearing and reappearing, I realized that the very first message of Ready oil is that even if you tell the universe that you are ready for something, you still have to be prepared to pursue it. Pursuit is a part of the acknowledgement that you are ready. So I'm hoping that when you guys get your potion, it doesn't play hide and seek with you. I'm hoping that because we have that revelation, the oils will stay in place. But if they do play hide and seek, I am not responsible. Once it gets to you, it's on you. Okay. So that is the first lesson of Ready oil. That's the first principle. But like I said, Ready Potion, clear quartz, rose quartz, garnet, eucalyptus, cassia, bergamot, grapefruit, rosemary, and fennel. Let's get into it. We've got clear quartz, which is a master healer and amplifier of intention, included in all the potions except for snake oil because, you know, you get no buffer with snake oil. Rose quartz, unconditional love of self and others. Rose quartz also assists us in like lovingly looking at ourselves. People ask me what are the first stones that I would recommend, and it's always amethyst, clear quartz, and black tourmaline. A lot of people recommend rose quartz first, but I tend to tell people to heal a little bit before you get into rose quartz, because rose quartz, the stone of unconditional love of self and others, just forces us to look at ourselves and our relationship with receiving. And so rose quartz is in our potion, in this potion, to like lovingly assist us in kind of looking at the relationship that we have with receiving unconditionally. Because if you're ready, you have to be ready to receive unconditionally. Okay. Garnet, root chakra stone, for being rooted in who you are, for groundedness. Garnet also makes things move fast. So here's the deal. You can tell the universe that you are ready, but if you were actually ready and the thing that you wanted was actually ready for you, you have collided already. You wouldn't have had to tell the universe that you were ready if you were actually ready, if that makes any sense. You wouldn't have to say it. So you have to understand the alchemy, right? We've got to have energetic integrity, right? We've got to know that when we are using this potion, when we are saying that we are ready, what we are actually acknowledging is that we do not want to wait any longer. We are saying, bring this experience into me now. And we are collapsing and condensing timelines. And this potion is the potion that has made me go, okay, potions are going to take the time that they take. Because in channeling this potion, there was a lot of back and forth about the energetic integrity, honestly, of say, giving you guys the ability, the magic to say, I am ready now. Okay, so this potion is really about, if you're going to say you are ready, what the responsibilities that come with saying that you're ready and collapsing that timeline really are. Okay. So, garnet, also helps things come faster. So we got garnet for groundedness, and we have garnet to help things come faster. Okay, but we're doing it in a grounded way that says, I am ready to have the thing, but I will not allow it to siphon from my self-work. I want this thing right now, but I am not going to allow it to make me lose ground in my relationship with myself, in my relationship with source, in my appreciation for what I have now, in my gratitude practices. I am ready for this thing. Bring it to me now, but I am not going to allow having this thing or not having this thing to make me lose ground, because readiness is about having had the experiences and learning the lessons to actually be ready. We are condensing that timeline, so we have to acknowledge up front that there are some experiences that I probably would have had by the time I was really ready, and I'm collapsing the timeline so that and I'm foregoing those experiences. So I need to be grounded in the fact that being ready for this thing right now versus later is going to make me learn some things faster, and I am committed to learning those things faster and not losing ground. Okay, this is big magic, y'all. This is big magic. This is big magic. Please use with integrity. Okay. You have eucalyptus. Okay. Here's one of the statements that came through. This is not the official mantra for this potion, but the statement that came through. I am just as ready to release as I am to obtain. So you tell the universe that you are ready. The universe is going to bring it to you. This has happened to me before. I have called things into my life knowing that I was ready for it and not been ready, right? So the universe is going to bring it to you. So what you need to be able to say is that I'm not going to lose ground in the work that I'm doing, and I am just as ready to release as I am ready to obtain. If you're not ready to release, then you are not ready to obtain in this collapsed way, okay? Eucalyptus, these are another curio element. Eucalyptus, all about ushering in fresh energy. Eucalyptus carries with it the vibration of bringing respect to a situation, especially self-respect. I am ready for this thing to come to me now, but if it ends up coming to me and not quite being exactly what I want, I am ready to release it and bring the next thing. I am ready to do that because I have the self-respect and I have fresh energy always available to me. That is eucalyptus. Cassia, cinnamon makes things move fast. Anytime you put cinnamon in a potion, it makes things move fast, and it ushers in passion, that desire of the sacral. Cassia is actually in sacral chakra oil too, and it is about adding passion. Add a little cassia to your tea, stir clockwise, and speak over something that you want fast to happen fast, or have passion around, and that's a quick little drinkable potion. Also understand that anytime you're working with time is God's only gift with limits. Time is the only energy that will always take itself back. So when you collapse a timeline somewhere, you are going to expand a timeline someplace else. Please know that principle. Okay. Bergamot, for self-acceptance, removes limiting beliefs, generates movement of energy to usher in hope. It's a citrus oil, effervescence, and self-acceptance, and renewing of the mind. That's bergamot. Grapefruit, it's about honoring the body, joyful, effervescence, but also not allowing yourself to stay in patterns of self-mistreatment. This is the element that helps us release to be ready for the next thing. We are ready for this, but if it turns out that we needed a little bit more of an experience before we had it, we're ready to release it and get the next thing, okay? Fennel encourages full responsibility and ownership for your life. I am ready. I am ready to pursue. I am ready to take care of. I am ready to cultivate. I am ready to grow with. I am ready to nurture. I take responsibility for this thing that is coming to me. It also allows you to live in integrity with yourself. I said I was ready. I am the magician. I am the oracle. I brought it to me. But in all integrity, I wasn't ready after all. So because of that fennel, am allowing myself to be honest with myself about that, and then pull in with more specificity, what I am actually ready for. Okay. Rosemary supports us through transitions and change and helps us adjust to the new. Rosemary also helps us connect with wisdom. Rosemary is an herb of wisdom and strategy, and connection to source, so that you can get insight outside of the human mind, so that you can see from a higher perspective. Before you say you are ready for something, before you will count the costs, that you will spend time deciding, okay, I say I'm ready for this, but maybe I'm ready for something that is a little closer to obtain, or I am actually ready for the big thing, but source, let me see this from your perspective, right? And it helps you search the soul to find inspired answers. Rosemary for inspiration. Woo, woo, woo. I cannot be give enough gravity to kind of the warning of this potion. This oil is probably right after snake oil so far as the one that I'm just kind of like, whoo, this is magic, guys. Woo, this is magic. And anytime, you are always responsible for your energetic contribution. Energy is never created or destroyed. It is always only transferred. And so there, you always feel the mist of the thing you spray. So before you go being, don't confuse ready with impatient. Don't confuse ready with impatient, okay? If you are calling something to yourself and you are saying that you are ready, make sure that you have, I keep hearing, make sure that you have done the nesting and laid the nursery. Make sure you've done the work to nurture the thing that you are saying that you are ready for. I believe that you will. I would not recommend using ready oil alongside snake oil. I would recommend using it alongside one of the more gentle oils, growth or rebirth, reciprocity, heart oil. Any of the chakra oils would probably be fine. I would advise against using it in an attempt to ready another person. That's not how things work. So use it to ready yourself and to tell source that you are ready for something in particular. Okay, here is the mantra. I am ready to experience, insert experience. I am ready to receive, and if necessary, ready to release in order to feel, insert feelings in this lifetime. So if it's abundance, right? And that's probably not specific enough, but I'm going to say abundance for the sake of our demonstration. I am ready to experience abundance. I am ready to receive, and if necessary, ready to release in order to feel the security and passion and freedom of abundance in this lifetime. Okay? Ready oil. If this resonated with you, Ready Oil is a custom potion. You can go in the potions section of crystaltheoracle.com and order an existing custom potion and put Ready Oil in the notes. But this is a big one. This is a big one. But the emerging oil oracle that requested this, I know she'll be responsible with it. So use this one responsibly, guys. Okay, bye.